Welcome one all, my name is Tawess and today we are going to talk about how you are probably wrong about Diablo Immortal and Blizzard being out of touch. So, for anyone who has not been hiding under a rock the last couple of days, it's obvious that the big talking point of this year's BlizzCon, for all the wrong reasons apparently, is Diablo Immortal, a mobile port-ish. No, actually, it's more. It is actually not a mobile port. It is actually a full-on game on a mobile platform, bridging the story between Diablo 2 and Diablo 3 in what can best be described as a twinkle, perhaps, twinkle, yeah. And this was announced on the main Diablo stage. It was met with, well, at first, a serious amount of jaws hitting the floor properly, and then well, let's call it a slight outrage. People were somewhat annoyed, but what came next is the thing, and people are okay. I'm okay with people being upset by this happening. It happens. Things do not turn out the way you want them to, so you feel betrayed. Fine, that's okay. You are allowed to do this. But when people are wrong, it's what came after this, which is a ton of shitposting on how Blizzard is out of touch. It has lost the touch. It is no longer in control. It's no longer knowing what it's doing. It's doing things on a whim. No. This is not random. This is not a mistake. This is not something them being naive and thinking this would go down well. This is a short-term loss, long-term gain thing. Okay, put yourself in Blizzard's shoes. You're going to need to break into the mobile market properly. You have Hearthstone, but Hearthstone is Hearthstone. You can't build much upon that. It has, well, limited reach. So, look at other franchises. Sorry. You're not going to adapt World of Warcraft for mobile. You probably could, but you're not going to. And RTSs don't play particularly well on mobile units for some reason. Screen's too small usually. The precision needed is not there anymore. So what you're left with is Diablo. Diablo, it's pretty much made to be made into a mobile game because, well, action games are easy. The controls work well and the limited number of buttons needed works pretty much perfectly. So, but just making a Diablo for mobile ain't gonna make anything. No tractions can be gained there. So you start building some hype and then you tell people, hype down, this is not what you think it is. And everyone's thinking is Diablo 4. And we're going to go back to Diablo 4 later, because Diablo 4 is not out of the picture in any way, shape or form. We're going to go back to that later, not right now. So, you outsource this game, because you don't know shit about mobile games, really. So you outsource the game, and then you take stage on BlizzCon, the biggest PC gaming single brand show in the world, and you tell them, sorry, but we have this mobile game for you. People go ballistic. But ballistic is good in this case, because now everyone is talking about Diablo. You're talking about it, I'm talking about it, Jim Sterling is talking about it, and YouTube is talking about it, Twitter is talking about it, Twitch is talking about it, everyone is talking about Diablo. And more specifically, Diablo Immortal. Now, this is where you pull in the influencers. Because you see, there is this elitism within PC gaming. The first platform for gaming. First. The real. The advanced level of gaming. So now you get some influencers be like, peeps, this is something the PC players do not want you to have. They don't think you are mature enough for it. They think you're just peasants working for the PC master race. Trademarked, I guess. Not by me, but by Zero Punctuation, I think. I don't know. Not the term, but the idea, concept. Anyway, so they'll be like, now you can have it. Now you can have what they did not want you to have. They wanted to keep this for themselves, but now you can have it too. It's Diablo, the grandfather of the action RPG. You celebrate the legacy, a bit of stick it to the man, and what you get is buzz. So, you go forth with this. They have gone forth with this. This is what has happened. Now, short term, this will of course most likely lead to them losing a bit of brand quality, a bit of brand status, maybe even drop some of the stock a bit, because the reaction was negative. But the core player base of Diablo will come back with Diablo 4. Definitely. No arguing about that. A few holdouts will still feel very betrayed and very angry not by the game. But they will, on the other hand, probably not buy a game anyway. They're lost. Everyone else will come back, and now you will potentially also bring in some new people from the mobile side, who also owns a PC, but wasn't particularly perhaps interested in PC gaming before. But a new Diablo, because they played Diablo Immortal. Now they have Diablo 4, and be like, we want to try that out. Is this guaranteed to happen? No. They might flounder completely and make no traction in the mobile market at all. That's a risk. But the risks to the PC side of things were minimal. And that's why I think this is what they did, and why they did it. I don't know this. This isn't facts. These are speculations. But it is my speculations that what I think actually happened. So, this game doesn't look bad. And if it's monetized in the right way, I think even some of the fans will be forgiving. The Diablo PC fans will be forgiving. Pick this up for mobile, because it's a good tiding over until Diablo 4 comes out. It will sort of become Blizzard's answer to Fallout Shelter. Speaking of small games no one played. And who knows, don't lie, maybe this one will come to PC too. But for now, it's mobile only, and that's smart. Try to get them to double dip the money point. Beyond that, this Blizzard was pretty much Ash is cool. Warcraft 3 looks brilliant, and Warcraft Classic is about as horrible as I remember it. No, scratch that, it is as horrible as I envisioned it to be. Because I did remember it to be a lot less horrible, but it's horrible. So, with that being said, and that being done, I think we will look back on this in a year's time and be like, ha, that what was we're up to. Because I also think that in a year's time we'll have a Diablo 4 announcement. Maybe Gamescom, maybe BlizzCon. That is still up in the air, but somewhere around there we're gonna have it. So, do I think you're wrong? Yeah, in this case I think you're wrong. But at the same time, you're okay. It's okay to be angry, but don't play this off as something that Blizzard didn't know was gonna happen. That is making a fool out of yourself, trying to make a fool out of them. I don't think I'm gonna say much more about this. I have stuff to do, places to be, things to do, food to eat. So, until next time, stay safe, be kind, and play fair. Bye!